Gather around. It's time for the show to begin. Ladies and gentlemen, this is...
Hey everyone, my name is Jason.
Hi friends, it's Desiree Josen.
All right, there were so many matches this year that were just too much.
So this won't be a shocker because we've had a handful of really awesome matches that we just can't stop talking about.
How many times have these guys fought? Like it's been quite a bit.
I've been saying this all year. They're just so great to watch. We saw the heel turn coming, and then when it happened, nice and bloody, both dramatic and beautiful.
You are now entering the ring with Chutes and Ladders podcast.
Chutes and Ladders, AEW Dynasty preview. What's going on, everyone? My name is Jason.
Hi friends, it's Desiree Josen.
Okay, we have arrived this year to Dynasty. We are going to run through our predictions for the matches. We know that they're probably going to add more matches, but we're just going to go over the ones that we have currently right now. What is your IT, Des?
Yeah, exactly what you said when I saw the match card, and we're going to give you we're just a week out. We know they are notorious of adding 10 to 15 more matches, usually the week of. So we are expecting a little more than this, what we have today. So bear with us.
All right, cool. So for the first match that we're going to go over is Jericho versus Bandito for the Ring of Honor title. What do you think about this match, Des?
I don't really have a lot of thoughts on it. I'm going to be really honest, and I still think it's funny that Chris Jericho is still holding titles, and
that's exactly what I thought.
And so immediately I'm going for whoever is not Jericho, in this case. So I'm predicting Bandito. So why not?
Yeah, exactly. And I'm on the same page as you. Look, I love Chris Jericho. He's been wrestling since the 90s.
Yeah.
With ECW, WCW, and now, but I really do think he should take on more of a producer role.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's time for him to kind of pass the torch. I don't think it serves any purpose for him to hold any title. So I'm hoping Bandito, and if not, I just don't understand why.
They're going to get an eye roll and a sigh of disappointment if he continues.
All right, so what's your grade for this match?
I really don't expect much. I hate to say that respectfully. But I will go with maybe like a B-, C+ range.
Yeah. I'm actually right there with you as far as that match. I'm not expecting too much. I kind of think it'll be a quick match. And if it is quick, I think that'll actually serve a good purpose.
Yeah, we'll see.
All right, next match. Death Riders versus Rated RTR. I think this could actually be pretty fun. What about you?
Yeah, I think this will be a good match. I would have a different prediction if things were different with the Death Riders. In our previous episode, we were talking about them and Jon Moxley and how there's just nothing magical or I don't know what's going on. But I just feel like just based on these past few episodes throughout the weeks of Dynamite and Collision, I think it's going to be rated FTR that's going to win. So, and I think the crowd will more or less lean towards that rather than the Death Riders. But I think it's going to be a good match.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think FTR is going to win as well. What grade would you give this match?
I would give it maybe just like a B.
Okay, for sure. I'm going to give it an A-. I'll be a little bit more bold. But yeah, I don't see the purpose of why the Death Riders be put over. So I just think it would just make more sense for FTR to win.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next match. Okay, Toni Storm versus Megan Bayne for the women's world title. What do you think about this?
Huge fan of Toni Storm. Megan Bayne is actually doing really well for, just being new to AEW. I don't see Toni losing her title at all. But I do see this being a pretty solid match just because these two are really awesome in the ring, and it will be good to see them together go at it. I doubt it's going to be like a Mariah May potential kind of match, but I think it'll be pretty solid. But I definitely see Tony retaining, so I'm going to give it an A-.
I'm right there with you as far as the grade. I actually do like Megan Bayne. Now, but I think it'll be in AEW's best interest to give Tony a lengthy run. So I think if they were smart, they would just have her steamroll for a little bit. But yeah, at least a year plus run, I think that would actually serve the title a very good purpose. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and give an A- as well.
Good.
We love Tony for sure.
Yeah.
All right, next match. We have Kenny Omega versus Mike Bailey versus Ricochet. I actually think there are going to be some fun spots in this match.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of high flying, really cool spots. So I expect a lot from them. I'm not a fan of Ricochet. I've been very vocal about that, so I don't want him to win. I actually want Kenny to retain.
Same here.
I'm glad that he's back. I feel like that's what AEW needs, and I'm shooting for Kenny. I think but it is going to be quite a spectacle to watch.
Sounds good. And what grade would you give this match?
I give it an A.
Same here. I'm going to give this an A, and I think there's going to be a lot of cool spots.
Yeah.
This could be at least in the conversation of one of the best matches of the entire year. Just because I really do think, and we've been saying this, that when you match these athletic guys' skill sets, sparks are going to fly for sure.
Yeah. We'll see.
All right. And then last, definitely not least, because it's the main event, but Mox versus Strickland. I think we both know who we want to win, but let me hear your thoughts.
Yeah, we've been saying this for a little bit. We've just been very underwhelmed with Jon Moxley's reign. So I think it would be in their favor to have Swerve become the new champion. I think it would be a great idea. I think maybe this will trigger the fall of Mox and the Death Riders, and maybe it would cause them to revamp whatever is going on with them creatively or whatever the plan is. But I don't doubt that this will not be an awesome match because both of these guys are amazing. And I think it's going to be a pretty solid match, but hopefully Swerve will win.
All right, sounds good. What grade would you give this match?
I'm going to give it an A.
Same here. I'm going to give this match an A as well. The only thing that could ruin that grade is if Mox has a very similar match to Adam Copeland, which we're really hoping that's not the case. And really do hope that the powers that be, a.k.a. Tony Khan, takes a step back and say, hey, look, it's okay to pivot. Let's give the title back to Swerve. And again, this could potentially set up a feud where Swerve fights Mox for the next couple pay-per-views or what have you. But yeah, I think it's a smart decision to ask Swerve win.
Yeah, I'd be okay with that. Yeah.
Sounds good. And what are your final thoughts and what is your final grade?
I think it's going to be pretty good. As long as they keep this card smaller, mostly for, I guess, title champion matches rather than just random matches that could be on Dynamite. So I'm hoping they take that into consideration. But overall, if it stays within this lineup, I think it's going to be pretty good. And I'm going to give it a B.
Okay, Sarah. Yeah, I'll give it a B. I hope you surprise me and I hope you exceed my expectations just because, again, some of the matches we're not that high on, but some of the matches we are. So obviously, when you're looking at the overall composite grade, that usually will probably translate somewhere in the middle. So I think a B is probably a fair grade. So that's where I'm going to go as well.
Yeah, I'm hopeful.
Yeah. Sounds good. All right, that wraps up this episode. What are your predictions for Dynasty? Please DM us at the Chutes and Ladders. Like always, please like, share, and subscribe both on YouTube and Spotify. Once again, my name is Jason.
I'm Desiree Josen.
Okay, until next time, have a blessed day and a blessed week.
Bye, friends.
Chutes and Ladders. Follow us for more content